is all the Real Madrid news that came out today. And I'm starting out with this. The Barca players wanted Real Madrid in the final. They are hungry for revenge for the defeat at the Bernabeu. But before I start talking about Sunday's Clásico, let's talk about tomorrow or today for some of you. We will have Xavi Alonso's press conference, a press conference of a player, and then a final training session. Now, a couple things came out today, and they were about Real Madrid's injury update. Rudiger discomfort in the left knee, doubt for the final. Rodrigo has a hamstring discomfort in the left leg. He is a doubt. And Raúl Asensio, no injury, he will play. Now also, Kylian Mbappe was on his way to Saudi. He trained in Madrid, then he traveled to Jeddah. He will arrive at night and tomorrow he will train with the team. Now, before he got on his flight to Saudi, a fan asked Kylian, how is your injury? He said, fine. And a reporter asked, are you starting on Sunday? He smiled. Now also, Mbappe is flying with the two physios who helped him recover at Valdebebas. Now, he arrived in Jeddah and he took time to sign autographs for fans. And will Jose Luis Sanchez say that they will decide tomorrow if Mbappe starts against Barca. He will undergo a final test tomorrow. If all goes well, he could even start in the final. Now, before I tell you more, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Now, shout out to all these people that commented in my last video. If you want a shout out in the next video, just type Saudi Arabia in the comments since that's where the final will be taking place. Now, L'Equipe also said that they're considering offering Mbappe a painkiller injection in order to play against Barca in the Supercopa final. Now, he could also start against Barca and then be rested against Albacete and Levante next week. Now, also news is coming out that Benzema will be at the final on Sunday to support Real Madrid. And Florentino's also expected to travel to Saudi and attend the Super Cup final on Sunday. Now, Benzema is supposedly going to visit the Real Madrid players on Saturday before attending the final. Now, also, Deco said this about the Super Cup final against Real Madrid. A tough match awaits us against a big rival. They've beaten us this season, so we need to be better. Now, also, Real Madrid vs Barca in the Supercopa new edition. 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses, 11 goals conceded, and 10 goals scored. Now, they also did ask the players to describe Federico Valverde's goal against Atleti in one word. Arda said bombazo, Ceballos said incredible, Courtois said sambobazo, Tchouaméni said incredible, Jude said a rocket, a good one, and Fede said magnificent. Now, also, it was said that Real Madrid are deeply upset with Diego Simeone for what he did to Vini last night. They believe Cholo crossed all ethical boundaries in sports. The club believes nothing happening around Vini is a coincidence, but some media outlets have deliberately decided to target him. Now, speaking about Vini, Real Madrid still want to renew Vini Jr.'s contract. The player also still wants to renew and stay at the club, but there are doubts about his future. No one is ruling out that Vini might be sold in the summer. And Saudi Arabia is no longer an option for Vini. The big clubs in Europe are. Chelsea are not happy with Garnacho and are looking at options there, but they rule out any move for Vini now. Now also, Vini Jr.'s entourage believe the media is responsible for the whistles fans direct at him. They also believe the media has covered his contract renewal negotiations in a biased manner. Now it's also still being reported that Real Madrid will not change their mind. There will be no signings in January, no matter what happens. However, there was more news today. Now also, Real Madrid are interested in 16-year-old midfielder Kenneth Eichhorn. His release clause is 10 million to 12 million euros. Now also, Nico Schlotterbeck is one of the names Real Madrid are considering. In terms of defensive options, the club likes him very much, but at the moment, nothing is advanced. And every single top club from the top 5 European leagues wants to sign Keith Smith. Due to this, AZ Alkmaar has asked super agent Jorge Mendes to help them with a gigantic transfer. The club expects a true war for the signature of Keith Smith. And Fabrizio said, in my opinion, his transfer fee will be more than 60 million euros. Get ready, I expect Real Madrid and Premier League clubs to attack this situation. Also, no, at this point, Real Madrid are not in the race for Mark Guehi anymore. Also, no, Brahim Diaz scored again today. 5 games, 5 goals. And he becomes the first player since Kofi, 1968, to score in all first 5 AFCON games. Also, Neymar said Arda Güler is an amazing player. He has the quality. I think he is the best midfielder in the world. Following the interview, Arda Güler has now followed Neymar on Instagram. Now, speaking about Neymar, he said happy birthday to Rodrigo. Happy birthday, my little boy. I wish you the best in your life. We're always together. And also, Jude Bellingham said happy birthday. So happy birthday, Rodrigo. Now also, Lorenzo Aguado talked about Real Madrid vs Albacete. It's a very special game for me. Real Madrid gave me everything. I joined when I was 7 and 8 and stayed there for 15 years. It's a beautiful game. I'm very happy. It's crazy. Now also, Endrick said that he's not leaving Real Madrid. It's just a pause. This will also help Real Madrid because he's finally able to play a lot of games. And that Lyon have everything he was looking for. The team, the fans, the coaching staff, the opportunity to develop. But he also said, let's not worry about next season right now. His season at Lyon is just starting. Fede Valverde has also reached 70 GA for Real Madrid. And lastly, Real Madrid will play their 6th Supercopa final in Saudi on Sunday. The previous 5, we won 3 and lost 2. Now, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think.